Hello once again guys, once again Horizons. Now we're moving to the CD number 2, the second mix of my brand new compilation, Landscape Sessions. The second CD, as I said before, it's more like dark style, dark vibes, melodic techno, dub techno, progressive house, a little bit of progressive trance as well if you want, and also a couple of vocals. And I wanted to focus especially on the track that you will hear in just a few seconds. In the background, by the way, you are now listening to Meanda, which is the brand new release of our label, Landscapes Music. This track is called Silent Memories. But let's start from the beginning. The very first track to open the mix is by Township Rebellion. I decided to feature 2 tracks of them because I think they are really great. The first track is called Red Planet. It's been released on the Berlin-based label Katermukke, and as I did for the first mix, in this one as well I decided to do a very personal intro so that it helps you somehow going into the mix, into the main mix. So after Township Rebellion there's Steeler. His track is called Kasparov. What great body, great guy, talented producer as well, running Saturate audio music along with Basiloglu. Outstanding work guy, really good work. And this track is on Droid 9. Moving on, the third track is once again by Township Rebellion. I love this style, I really love this dark style. Magna Terram is the track on the third place of the playlist. This time it's not on Katermukke but on Still for Talent, one of those labels that you always get quality. And as I said now, in the background, track number 4 is by label A&R, coming all the way from Austria, Meanda. This is Silent Memories. This is the original mix. I personally did just a slightly edit of the track to make it more like into the mix and make it more like suitable for the track before and the track after it. Now in the back there's track number 5. As I said, this is in my opinion one of the best vocals I ever received as a promo. And you know that I don't really like normally vocals, but I feel like this is wonderful. The track is by Rafael Serrato, the voice is from Eleonora, and the track is called Behind the Fog, but the remix by Mortagua nailed it. What a remix, guys. Check it out on Timeless Moment, Mortagua's label. You will hear it in the background from now on while I will tell you all the other tracks. And track number 6 is again another kind of vocal, not really like this vocal here, but I kind of like the fact that there are still some vocals playing in the background on this tune. So the track is by Oliver Koletsky and Monolink, 2 great producers by the way, and they teamed up together to create this track called We Are Lost, We Are All Lost. And this track is, take a guess, once again on Still for Talent. As I said before, I love this label, guys. Go and check their works and their releases, absolutely amazing. Now as we move on, we are now going into the darker and more hypnotic, vibrating style of progressive in my opinion. So we are literally going into this kind of a mix of progressive house and techno, melodic techno. So the very first track of this session is by Dimuth K. He has remixed Cancun, which is a track by Rick Pierre O'Neill. So Dimuth K remix is being released on Young, which I had the pleasure also to remix to sign my track. An actual remix that I did to Illusion, to the track called Malakit. So check out the Yin Yang label. You can also find an Horizons remix of mine in there. Followed by Ali Freeze. This time this is a very smashing, powerful tune. The remix is by Rick Pierre O'Neill, and this has been released on his own label, RPO Records. So Ali Freeze, Loss of Innocence, Rick Pierre O'Neill, amazing tune, guys. Go and check it out. Once again, I love that track, I love the vibe. You have this kind of a 80s style. What an amazing use of the synths. What a master Rick Pierre O'Neill is. Then we have Dowden with track number 9. The original is, in my opinion, great. It's called Gridlock, but in this specific mix I wanted to keep the tempo and the vibe very high. So I wanted to select Solid Stone Remix, an amazing guy. I had the chance and the pleasure to meet him for the very first time during the last ADE in Amsterdam, and you may want also to check the forthcoming Landscapes video. It's gonna be incredible, and he's gonna be also on the video. After Solid Stone Remix, oh by the way, Solid Stone Remix of Gridlock is on Slideways by Tim Penner. Now we're moving to a banging techie style of the mix, which is kindly provided by Fuenca, definitely massive producers at the moment. I think they are literally on fire, to be honest. You may probably know them because of the Juice releases, but absolutely great releases by them. This one is their remix of Pleasure by Ziger, and this time it's not on Juf but on Eat My Head Music. Wow. Never heard about this label. I will definitely carry on checking their releases if this is one of their releases. Wow, what a great track. The following two tracks instead, they come from one of my favorite labels ever, Juf. So Juf Recordings. The first track is by Mika Kuisma, great comeback. His track has been also featured on the latest, I think, December Mix Mag edition. Great EP, and what I've selected is Try B, original mix. Try it, literally try it, test it on the dance floors. What a great track. Once again, Mika shows to everyone what a great producer he is. The second track is from another friend of mine. Really respect this guy, the owner of Old School Recordings, and he's once again back on Juf. I'm talking of course of Ivan Nikuziev. The track is called Wind Breeze. This track instead is not on Juf but on Juf Aura. Anyway, Juf family. Oh, if you want to find my tracks on Juf, of course, go on Juf back catalog and you will find also my Horizons EP in there. Oh, talking of Horizons, after Ivan Nikuziev track, there's my track, my debut track, taken from the EP, which will be out on Alexis Records, the brand new Italian label found by Flutter, Manuel So and Astuni. Here's your chance to have a preview of the track. Flutter has already previewed the tracks on his radio show, so have a listen to my track. It's called Der Geist und die Seele. It's the original mix and it will be out on Alexis Recordings. So if you like Horizon styles, the darker stuff, maybe you like this one as well. Then I wanted to end the mix into a more dub techno style, so I thought that these 3-4 tracks coming are perfect for the end of the mix. So we start with Eider. The track is called Finferli, and this original mix released on Crosstown Rebels. I love this label, by the way, just in case you wonder. And I would like you guys to go and check their releases. Crosstown Rebels has been always a favorite of mine for quite a few years, to be honest. The last few tracks are from Hunter Gain. Their track is called Somewhere, and this one is the original mix, and it's been released on Sasha's label, Last Night on Earth. What? I would say also it's quite unique and particular track considering what normally Sasha releases on his label, and this is a bit more like up-tempo, more driving, hypnotic stuff. Wow, 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 really great track. The next track, which is the number 16, is by Dorian Gray. Very particular alias probably, but I must say that I always support this label, No Way, by my friend Alessandro. You have to go and check this one, guys, because No Way Records is absolutely top-notch label for dub techno and hypnotic, melodic. Wow, I can't even describe how many feelings I have when I listen to their releases. I really like the vibe, I really like this kind of a laid-back approach to the music. Go and check No Way. This track is by Dorian Gray, the number 16, and the track title is Landing on the Shardana Planet. What a tune, honestly. It will literally blow every dance floor, trust me. To close up the second mix, there's Mari Matam. Once again, more like onto the dub techno style, but as you probably have noticed if you've checked my previous mixes, once again Ness makes it come back. Ness Vision, specifically, of Foggy Destiny, that's the title of the track. Ness on the rework credits, and as I did for the first mix, I did also a closing, an outro specific dedicated outro for this track as well, so that the mix is basically all there. Now guys, the mix is available on Soundcloud, on HearThis. It will be available also on Mixcloud very soon. So the best way for you to check it out is you go on Facebook, or you can go on my website. So if you don't know guys yet, I still have, yes, I have a website. Now we'll show you just for a few seconds. There we go. So go on horizonsdjproducer.com and you will find several sections including all my mixes. You will find all the previous chapters, 1, 2, 3, and now chapter number 4 by scrolling down all the way to the bottom. So guys, I hope you're gonna enjoy these mixes. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great 2020, always with progressive. See ya, bye Horizons.